That is some slippery stuff. So we got a call for a truck, I think it's a Super Duty Ford, that is stuck in the mud up here in New Harmony. We got Tom driving today because last night I was in a demolition derby. I didn't get to bed till about 2:30 a.m. It is now currently like 8 a.m. So I'm just letting Tom drive because it's prudent that I do that.
Matt looks pretty beat up today, but I think he's gonna survive. It is a beautiful morning, probably 50 degrees outside, sunny and calm.
We'll get him out. Hey, Peanut. Yeah, you're a good dog. Tom just did an epic water crossing.
Two-wheel drive even.
You forded that river. We're at water crossing number 2.
Also epic.
Let's see this. That was fantastic, Tom.
Dang, that was epic! You guys see that?
I think both of us are suffering from lack of sleep. We're both a little punchy. You might be wondering why we're bringing David to pull out Goliath here. And the answer is the banana had gas in it.
So we will have no problems on this trip and you can stop worrying right now.
But in case you still want to worry about something, this truck's pretty stuck from the pictures and we brought a vehicle half the weight.
We're outgunned, worry about that.
The last time I was on this road, it was when Jamie and I came up to rescue. I don't remember what kind of vehicle it was, but we got it pulled out. And I saw an animal I didn't recognize, but upon further review, it was definitely a ringtail cat.
Oh yeah?
Without rings on its tail. So
those
there is
are super rare.
Yeah, so it's rare to see them in the daytime. It's rare to see them at all.
Ever, yeah. You can live your whole life out here and never see one.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them in Zion. Like I've probably seen them at least 3 times. They've always been at night.
Yeah,
and
the
one
big
of
guys.
Yep, but this one that we saw must have been the rare mutant variety that didn't have rings on its tail. So that's pretty cool.
All right, there it is.
Come on, Peanut. Okay, let's go look at this. It's not looking good. That thing is sunk. Tom, I'm thinking without even looking at it that backwards is better than frontwards because gravity.
Yeah, downhill. Take firmer path. Oh, that is soft. No.
It's almost up to the top of that tire. So this truck is definitely stuck. It's the half of the underside is in contact with the ground. So we're gonna have the section of the tires plus the suction and friction of the frame and everything being in the mud. It's gonna take a little bit to get this out of here, but I think we can do it.
Bigger hitch. How do you feel about putting it in those?
You don't have a sleeve in here, do you? Oh, look at that. We're being saved by the customer again.
So this all started with that little Jeep right there. He was stuck about 50 feet in front of me. I was able to get him out, then tried to use him to get me out. Went through 2 come-alongs. That's where I stopped before someone got hurt.
You want to go ahead and jump in this truck? Maybe rear axle's locked. Okay, are you in 4 low? Okay, put it in reverse and just give it a little bit of gas so I can see what's going on. Okay. We'll be able to get this out of here. So yeah, put it in neutral. When I see your reverse lights, I'll know you're ready to go. Just give it a little bit of gas just like you did and Pop you out. Once you're out, then ease on the brakes so you're not running over the rope or running into me.
This road's got some good firm ground in it, but it's also got some spots that are just mush. This little creek crossing it is just totally softened up some spots, and he is sunk deep, so I am guessing 5 pulls with the banana.
My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna add another rope. Oh, we go back almost 3 feet. Okay. So another thing that we can do, if this doesn't work, is we can anchor off of that vehicle and use the winch with the pulling.
So what are you thinking? You're just gonna double rope?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a little more energy. It gives me more bungee, and that's what we need right now, more bungee. There's a percentage of the stretch lost. They need to relax a little bit between pulls. So we're just gonna add a fresh rope in there. We'll get 100% out of that, and whatever we're getting out of that, 60% or something.
I've lost track of how many pulls, but we're going again.
That is crazy deep. I wonder.
You want to try some winching?
He's done good. I want to pull this way. Meaning, I want to try to lift that side out, take some pressure off that side. That's
you can get back to that tree.
That's a really good tree right there. So I'm going to put the 20-footer on. I'm going to move the Jeep over here. We're going to anchor to a tree over there.
You're going to winch him in?
Yeah, then we're going to try the winch and see if we can do this.
10 seconds later.
All right, change of plans. I'm going to tie the back of the Jeep off onto that tree. I'm going to point it this way. We're going to snatch block off of that tree and down to the truck. We're going to try that.
We're going to go high up in this tree so we can get a little bit of lift as he's coming out of the mud.
Not too high though.
So we've strapped the rope around this tree to back tie the Jeep. The rope goes so we tied up to the Jeep and then drove it right towards the other tree and tensioned that really hard. Now our winch line's coming out of the front. It runs up to this tree over here, and then there's a pulley that redirects it back down to the truck and pull it out sideways. It's in a really deep rut that's just full of gooey mud. If we get it up sideways, it'll get onto high ground and get some traction.
All right.
Lighten up on the gas. It's really easy on the gas. Just barely get it spinning. There you go. Right there. Stop. Hang on. You got a stick in here. I'm going to pull out. No, it's real. This is real news, man.
All right. You gonna make it?
Eventually.
I've been there before. Okay, look at this. This is working. I know it's kind of soft over here, but I think we're okay. If we can get him to straddle that, I think we can figure this out. We're just gonna tear this all down and then get this truck turned around and out of here.
You want to turn around in here? There you go. This was a job that was worse than it looked. These mud holes are huge.
Thank you, sir.
There you go, right there. Hey, Thanks for using us.
Thank you.
Let's load up. Well, what did we learn?
This one was too much for the Matt's off-road recovery rope.
Yeah, mud can be tricky. That was a nasty hole. That was huge.
It was way deeper than it looked. He was pushing mud with his rear bumper.
Yeah.
And it was a tall truck. You probably could have got it with the Matt's off-road recovery rope, but it might have taken like 30 more hits.
Yeah, I was pushing the limits of what I was willing to do with kinetic ropes. So, yeah, we re-rigged it and came right out of there.
The slow pull with the winch was the answer today.
So we got a call for a Humvee that is broken down out by the toll booth. It could not come at a worse time. We are thrashing on this car. We've got to have it ready for a show tomorrow. It's not ready. So I'm having Hefe head out there with Jake, and they're gonna see if they can get it handled. Enjoy the show.
Red Rock Humvees is a tour company. So they have a load of people out with them. So we've got to go get a Humvee to swap out so they can continue their tour. So we're on our way to go get the replacement Humvee. We're looking for truck 2, the 6-seater 2. Let's go, man. Okay, so we picked up the Humvee. Jake's following us out. Okay, we made it to the dirt road, and now we just got to go up Western Trail until we find them. We don't have a pin. Matt did not give us a pin. He said, make every right turn you possibly can on the Western Trail and you'll bump right into them. Uh-oh. Looks like we gotta help Gary get a new bumper.
The pins not in, what happened?
The pins were in,
But all the jostulations and vibrations pulled the pins right out. Front wheel just came flying down. It stopped me in my tracks.
Alright, looks like we found them. We'll get them swapped out and on their way.
I'm tired of seeing you guys.
What'd you break?
I don't know. I think it's the drive line. We just heard a really loud bang over here.
Okay.
And I got out to see if it was something that happened with the wheel, but it looked fine. So I started moving and it started making a noise underneath. Even though I drive them really well, I'm not a mechanic.
We're gonna take a look and see if we can see any damage. Oh, it's a CV axle. It's just unhooked.
Oh, it's just straight up out of there.
Yep. We might just be able to drive this out.
Do they go in two-wheel drive?
It's in two-wheel drive now. You guys are good to go. Hope you guys are enjoying your tour. It gets prettier that way. We just got off the phone with Matt. It's the CV axle. It came disconnected from the differential. What we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and wire it up so it's not hitting against anything, and we're gonna slowly drive it out of here and try and get it to the water tank so we can pick it up with a rollback.
So that's going to be spinning while we're driving.
Yep.
And that's going to be clacking around, having a good time.
So we want to wire it up to this, right? To the top of that A.
Oh, fits. It fits.
Thread it through it
I'm going to come through the top of the AR.
right here.
Yes.
And then we're gonna come up through this. Okay, here's what we got going on. We got the mat strap down to a bow shackle, so it won't burn a hole through the mat strap, and we're gonna go and try and drive this out nice and gentle. Do you wanna drive this one, Jake?
Yeah.
Okay, no sharp turns, and just drive. So we're gonna back up like a 20-point turn right here, turn you around and go back up the way we came. Do not turn sharp, okay?
Okay.
What we gotta avoid is you binding up and cracking something. All right, you good?
I'm great.
Okay, we're gonna take it nice and slow out of here. That's not even hitting at all. It's like way out of the way we did it.
So even with that axle out of commission, this thing's totally capable. It seems to be doing really good.
So for those of you who watched the video of the Jeep that was completely underwater, the white Jeep, it was right here. That's what's left of the puddle. And that's why he got so far in. All right, we got it out to the road, the highway. We're gonna go grab a rollback and take it from here. How was it, Jake?
It wasn't bad, honestly, for being a little injured. His paw was hurt, but it still crawled down the hill, no problem.
All right, we got it picked up on the rollback and we're gonna drop it off at the automotive shop.
So we got a call for a truck that is on the North Fork Road, a few miles past the Zion Ponderosa. We're gonna head up there and see if we can get it out. We have got the Banana and the MORR in tow. We're in blue steel. We got a full crew.
It is a beautiful morning, like 55 degrees, calm and clear. It's gonna be a good day.
We got that guy.
Hey, what's going on? I'm just doing some glassing.
I'm just making sure he stays out of trouble.
What can I say of such men?
What can you say about such men?
But first we gotta get gas.
And groceries.
Yes.
I don't know if I should get the 42 grams of protein or the 26.
Little bear claw.
Red is right here, good sir.
Orange, is that you, Matt? Looks like a victory pie. Granolas, those you. Nut roll.
No.
No one had a nut roll? Oh, you had a nut roll?
Matt's got all the
Sausage burrito? All right.
All right, we just got a text from the customer. They've got another vehicle stuck, I think when they were trying to drive out. Now we've got at least 2 vehicles stuck. Maybe 3, but at least 2.
This just keeps getting more fun all the time.
That's a good amount of vehicles that are getting stuck. It just keeps multiplying.
All right, we're here at the end of the road. We're gonna unload the Banana and the MORR, and we're gonna head up into the mud. All right, we got both of the rigs unloaded. Off to my left here is Zion National Park. That direction is where the customer is. This is my crew that I'm taking to go get them. I got my victory pie because I've got a pretty good feeling about how this is gonna turn out.
Let's go do it.
Tom and I are gonna take the MORR. Jake and Colby are gonna be taking the Banana. We're gonna go do this.
This is the first time I get to drive the Banana on a recovery.
We got a lot of deer up here.
This road is nice and dry right now, but from the pictures that the customer sent, it is not going to stay that way.
There's a ton of elk out here.
That's a big old herd. Hey, that's the second job in a short period of time where we saw deer and elk on the same job. That's crazy.
We also saw buffalo earlier. We didn't get any of those on the camera. I think we just saw them. They're just around the bend here. The road's not too bad yet, so we might be in luck today because we don't have our mud flaps on. Mud, what are there? Mud fenders.
Yeah, we don't have those on. Okay, there's somebody. You're the one that's stuck?
Yep, I'm the one that's stuck.
All right.
Appreciate you coming out to help us.
Oh, it's just right there.
Yep, down the hill there.
Piece of cake. Okay.
Fantastic.
We'll go get it. I'm just trying to stay out of the mud.
Yeah, it's working. Go check this out.
I have a plan. I need you to come around and back up.
10-4.
My goal is to stay in the snow and out of the mud.
I'm just going right in the mud. There's no way to avoid this. Try and get some far back shots.
Okay. Move backwards. Stop. Let it roll forward just a little bit. Right there, put it in park. go all the way under here. That's that right there. Well, it's pretty basic. We're gonna try to get this truck out of the mess it's in.
We've been canyoneering in Escalante and it was pretty dry. And then we came here and it was not dry. So we tried to go canyoneering, ended up not going because it's just pouring water down the canyons. Turned around, drove back up, and we were several miles more in, maybe went through a dozen or so of these spots. And 40 feet from dry dirt, slipped it right into the hill and the rear tire off.
Well, you just kind of stand in the middle of this rope and keep it out of the mud. Oh man, I've been up here when the mud was way worse than this.
We thought we could handle it.
All right, Tom, jump in that. Turn this way just a little. Okay, give it the tiniest bit of gas. That's too much. That's not enough. Keep going. Turn this way. Left down and then straight down. Not that much left. Give it a little gas. All right, man, that's working good.
Yeah, the back would just pull right over with you. It's super greasy, but it's not super deep, so we did really good with the vehicles we had.
Woo! That is some slippery stuff.
Rolling in style, Tom Tom.
Yeah, this thing is nice. This truck has the coolest dash I've ever seen for off-roading. It's awesome. So it's got, how far, I don't know if you can see that, how far we're tilted forward and back, side to side, and then it also shows rotation of the steering wheel. So right there, I'm rotated 10 degrees. Now I'm back to straight. Coolest dash I have ever seen for off-roading. That's how you do it.
Well, what size shirt do you want?
What size shirt do you want?
Oh, the good dog. You're the good dog. What's his name?
Jax.
Jax. Oh, hey, we just about brought our puppies, but I looked at the pictures and it was muddy, so we didn't.
Yeah, thank
All right, thank
you
you so
go.
much. And quick too.
Yeah.
About a week and Escalante was dry, and so we appreciate it so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
See you later, Jax.
All right, we did switch seats. Jake, how was that for your first or second or third recovery?
It was great. It was a piece of cake.
So at the beginning, it looked like it was going to be a struggle. It was pulling the MORR, it was pulling the banana, but we got it. It came out, not too big of a deal. However, I do feel like I earned my victory pie. Sweet victory. It's delicious.
We thought there might be 2 or 3 trucks in there, but they were able to get the other ones out. So this one was stuck pretty good and still there. Glad we could get them.
Thanks for watching.
Easy.
Things were going so
Mud
good.
flying. Take it easy, Matt.
Take it easy.